Managed to get a good swing on that. Well, that'll do for now. Here we go, 24 feet away. Okay, you're starting this out to the left. I see what you're doing. All right, let's go. This one for the par. Okay, 1 under par on your round. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. And second shot here on the third. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Here's a 17-foot putt. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, it was a good stroke, almost had the birdie. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And fourth hole coming up. Nicely struck. Okay, this shot's about 145 from the pin. 1 stroke behind the leader. Okay, you're on the green. You're just super far away from the cup. That's my only complaint. Here we go. This one for birdie. Oh my! And 4 feet to go. And currently 1 under for the day. Have a good drive here. Par 4, 5th hole. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. And 1 stroke off the lead. That's safe. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Amazing shot. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Okay, you gotta get this to go if you want to save par. And you're 2 under par for the round. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Looking good off the tee. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. If we can get a kick left, it'd be nice. There you go. That's what you want. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. Okay, good job on this one. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. Okay, par 4, 8th hole, let's go. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. Okay, on the green safely. And this one is from 23 feet. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. And 3 under par for the day. Teeing this one up on the 9th now. And this one's about 100 yards out. Nice shot. That'll do. All right, good luck with this 15-footer. Oh, missed the par. All right, a little tap putt here. That'll put your score up to 2 under par. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Really nice swing. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. All right, second shot on the 10th. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. 7-foot putt here. And as that putt drops, that's a second bogey in a row. Let's turn things around. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. Oh, no good. I think we're heading to the sand. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Right by the hole. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. All right, well done. Currently sitting at 1 under par. And the 12th hole is a par 3. Yes, that's a good swing. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. Swung this way out to the right. Let's see it turn back. All right, that'll work from that distance. Got a left to right breeze on this hole. Well, that won't work. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Okay, we're back in the fairway. That's good stuff. Now let's hit the green. Oh, just about dropped it. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. And 1 under after that one. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Looks like this one's safe. Great swing. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. And just 3 strokes off the lead. Well, better luck next time. Okay, third shot. And 3 strokes off the lead. And this putt's around 7 feet. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. It was tidy. Yeah, you'll take that. 9 feet to go. Ooh, that's too bad. And this one's for your par. Okay, moving on. And you are 1 under after that one. Here we go on hole number 16. Nice swing. Sounded great. Oh, yeah, I like to see this. I like to see this very, very much. Good work out there today. That's your fourth birdie so far. That wind is going right to left out there. That'll do. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. This next putt is for your birdie. Looks like you got a line on this. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. Okay, moving on to the next. 2 under par for the day after that one. And now over to 18. This one's a par 5. That'll work. Six feet to go here. And the putt drops, and you'll finish your round off with a par. All right, and as this one comes to a close, 2 under par for you. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye. Hello there. Welcome to this society event. This is a championship, and my name is John. We've got a par 4 staring us down here on the first hole. Let's nestle this first drive up there in the fairway, and we'll be on our way. This shot's about 80 yards out. I approve. 4 feet left. And we're already under par, and it's just one hole into this one. Looking forward to see what you do with the rest of the round. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still on track. And this one's a par 4 here on the third. Good shot. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. Here we go for your birdie. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. 7-foot putt coming up. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And hopefully we can make this for bogey. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And after that hole, you'll go up to 2 under. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. And here's our second shot on the fourth. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. And this one is from way, way out. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Ooh, that was close. This one's a 3-foot putt. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Okay, time for the 5th hole. It's a par 4. Sweet. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin and 4 strokes back. This one's going right. Oh my, you almost got that. And this will be your par putt here. Oh, that's going to wind up short. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. 6th hole coming up. Good job. We're on the green. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. Now this one's starting out way left. And drop this one in for your par. And you're 5 strokes off the lead after that hole. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. It was a good one. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. Well, you didn't hit that super clean. Oh, almost hold it out. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. "14-footer. I think this is going to go right to left. All right, give this one a little tap. There it is. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. I'll take that from that type of distance. 3 feet to go. Just 1 over at the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 4 here on the 9th. Well, this one's looking okay off the tee. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. All right, time to attack this back 9, teeing up on hole number 10. Setting up here just in the light rough. Nice chip, fantastic. And here we go, this one for birdie. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. Beautiful swing. And this one's around 110 yards to the pin. Nice. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. All right, moving forward. Okay, that's going to bring you down to even par. Okay, over now to the 12th, and we got a par 3 ahead. Hopefully you can carry that bunker at the front of the green. Heading left. That was good. This one's a 9-footer. This one looks like it'll break to the right. And this for the bogey. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Here comes the 13th hole. Well, it's too bad. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. And the 14th hole is upon us. Let's have a good drive here. This is a par 4. And we're about 115 yards away. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Just a little bit aggressive there. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. And now the par 4, 15th. Oh yeah, catching that downslope, that'll give you a few extra yards. Yeah, we'll have that. Okay, and from the outer reaches of this green, let's see if you can get this to go. Looking good so far? Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. And this one just dipping its toe in the first cut. Oh no, brutal. And this is about 4 feet. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. This is about 160 to the pin. Oops, this one's heading for the beach. Okay, here's our third shot. All right, nicely out of that sand. Now we're putting. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. So far, so good. And in there for the par. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. And now to 18. This one is a par 5. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. Okay, we're setting up here well above the green. We might need a bit less club. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. Oh, this has my attention. Oh, brutal. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And as we close the book on this round, it'll be 2 over par for you. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon. Hello and welcome to this championship event. My name's John. Today we start the round with a par 4 All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. Come on, get in the hole. And that'll work for your birdie. Chipping it on in there. Well done. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. I like it. I like what you did there. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. That one drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. The makings of a streak, perhaps. Third hole, par 4. Let's go. That was good stuff. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. Yikes, that went right by. 3 feet left. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And now we're teeing up on the 4th. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. I think this will end up in the fairway. Pin's about 145 yards away. This was leaning to the right. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Oh, you almost hold that out. And this next putt for par. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Looking fine from the tee here. Here's our second shot on the 5th. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. And you're at even par currently. And we have a par 3 for the 6th hole. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. You are currently sitting right at even par. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Good shot. Second shot here on the 7th. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. Oh, this one's looking okay. Continues to look good. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. And the 8th hole is a par 4. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. And this one's about 180 yards out. All right, kick left. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. Here comes a 3-footer. And right now you are at 3 under par. Now we have the par 4 9th ahead of us. Little play. Setting up about 115 yards out. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. Oh, almost in there. And that putt will drop. Okay, that hole will put you up to even par. 10th hole coming up. All right, first cut, let's do this. And there's some fantastic golf putting for Eagle. Okay, here you go. Nice easy putt. 4 feet to the cup. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. This shot's around 155 yards out. Decent approach there from 23 feet. Then we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. So far, so good. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. And 1 under after that one. And now to the 12th. This one's a par 3. Here's a putt for birdie. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. Eight-footer here in front of us. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. Okay, here's a par putt. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. Oh, I guess he'll have to settle for the bogey. And that one will push you up to even par. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 15 feet to go from here. And that will do ya. In there for the birdie. Well done. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. I'm having that. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. And this is our 3rd shot. Okay, come on now. This to save your par. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. And now, number 16, it's a par 3. A little too much to the right. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Well done. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. All right, next one up is number 17. This one's a par 4. Yeah, it looks like this one will play. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Going a bit left of the pin. Oh, missed the green on that one. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Alrighty then, let's grab the putter. Okay, 8 feet. Oh! And just a little tap here needed. That'll push you up to even par after that one. Alright, hole number 18, ready to go. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. This is out of the second cut here. Good stuff. And from here, 38 feet to the cup. Just 3 feet left. And the bogey putt will drop. A little lackluster way to end your round, but you'll be back for more. You know it. All right, as we close the book on today's round, it'll be 1 over par for you. Okay, thanks for me, and if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Today is the final round of this event, and I am excited. And here we go, off the first tee, and looking forward to a fantastic round of golf. Let's do some fun. Okay, second shot here on the first. A little wayward on that approach. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. Oh, no. This one's just a 3-footer. Okay, you are at 2 over par. And it's going to be interesting in this final round as we see the leaders so far out ahead of the rest of the pack. I don't know if they can be caught, I'm going to be honest. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. And setting up here for the bogey. And you are currently 2 over. Well, the wind is definitely picking up here as we tee this one up. Okay, there we go. And here's your second shot here on the third. And from the green side bunker. And the bunker shot drops. Fantastic work on this hole. That is how you play golf. And just one stroke over par at the moment. And here we go. Par 4, fourth hole. Let's go. That's not going to be good. All right, the ball's going to go a little more left than normal because it's sitting above your feet as we set up. Setting up with a sandy old lie. And now we will putt. Nicely played out of the sand. Here we go, 4 par. Starting this way out to the right. Let's see it turn. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. And swinging this out to the left. Good luck here. This is for par. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And right now you are 2 over par. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Come on, ball. Kick to the right. Okay, go ahead and finish up on this hole, and we'll head to the next. And just joking. All right, you've got this one out to the left. Okay, par putt coming up. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Okay, looking good. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. Safe approach, nice. This putt's around 24 feet to the cup. Right by. All right, here is a look at our par putt. And currently sitting at 3 over par. And the par 4 8th hole is next. Ooh, great bounce. This is going to run out. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Setting up here, green side rough. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. Currently sitting at 3 over par. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. That drive's looking decent here. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Well done out of the bunker. This one's a 21-footer. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Ooh! Here we go for the double bogey. And you're currently 5 over for the day. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. And second shot on the 10th coming up. All right, and just barely into the first cut of rough here. Here's a putt for 19 feet. Look at this one start way out to the right. Okay, this one for par. And that will go. 5 over par currently. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. This putt's around 28 feet out. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. On this hole, we've got this left for par. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. And now to the 12th hole. It's a par 3. Make sure you take enough club to get over that bunker. Oh, it almost dropped. 13 feet left to the hole. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. Oh! Setting up for the bogey putt here. And that putt will go. And you are 6 over par at the moment. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. Nothing wrong with that. Here's a 13-footer. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. All right, bogey putt drops. Good stuff. And you're currently sitting at 7 over. Wind is blowing left to right. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. This one's your third. And this one's about 10 feet out. Good stroke. All right, you're at 8 over currently. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. That's too bad. Oh man, this one's heading to the sand. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, you're putting now. That's about all I can say about this long putt coming up. This one's looking decent. Oh, and it doesn't go down. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. This one needs to run. This putt is for birdie. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. This putt's about 5 feet. And that's 8 over par at the moment. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. And this one's about 165 yards out. You'll be all right there. And this putt's about 18 feet away. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Ooh, just missed. And this next putt for the par. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. And now to the par 5 18th hole. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here. And for a 78 on your round. And we're done here. And at the end of this one, it'll be a final score of 9 over for you. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time.